how to never run out of things to say, verbal game, storytelling and flirting, high-value men. Words are, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. Rudyard Kipling. In today's video, we're diving into the art of conversation, how to master verbal games, storytelling, and even flirting, ensuring you never run out of things to say. Imagine having the ability to keep any conversation alive, captivating everyone around you. Whether you're aiming to build deeper connections, enhance your social skills, or simply want to be the most engaging person in the room, this is your key to unlocking that potential. Before we dive in, share your thoughts in the comments below. What's the biggest challenge you face when it comes to keeping a conversation going? Let's explore this together on Win Stoic. The ability to engage in conversation seamlessly and endlessly, making every word count, is like having a $1 million mouthpiece, an invaluable tool in the arsenal of a high-value man. This isn't just about talking, it's about speaking in a way that draws people in, holds their attention, and leaves a lasting impact. Many of my students, particularly those in the music industry such as rappers, have mastered this skill. They can freestyle their way through any topic, maintaining a flow that is as compelling as it is continuous. But this talent isn't confined to the stage or the studio. It's a skill set that, when applied to other areas of life like sales, networking, or even meeting women, can elevate your interactions to a whole new level. In social settings with colleagues, friends, or family, you might find yourself effortlessly chatting for hours. Words flow, ideas spark, and the conversation is alive. Yet when you're one-on-one with a woman you're just getting to know, that ease can evaporate. Suddenly, you find yourself struggling to keep the conversation going, and the once boundless stream of words dries up. This isn't a matter of lacking conversational skills. It's the anxiety and pressure of the situation that blocks your natural flow. The key to overcoming this isn't just about learning new topics to talk about. It's about mastering your inner state, much like the Stoic teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who reminds us that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you're calm and centered, you'll find that you can talk forever, not because you're forcing it, but because you're genuinely engaged in the moment. In this state, the pressure to impress fades away, and your natural curiosity and confidence take over. Whether you're sharing a story, making a witty remark, or asking her opinion on something, the conversation becomes a dance, not a struggle. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic life lessons, understanding that the source of anxiety is often our own thoughts and expectations, not the situation itself. By embracing this mindset, you can transform every conversation into an opportunity for connection and growth. In today's fast-paced world where attention is fleeting, the ability to hold a meaningful conversation is more valuable than ever. It's not just about filling the silence, it's about creating a dialogue that is rich, engaging and reflective of your high-value status. Think of it as a verbal game where the stakes are high, but the rewards are even higher. As you refine this skill, you'll notice how it impacts all areas of your life, from personal relationships to professional opportunities. Remember, Stoicism teaches us that it's not about what you say, but how you say it, and how you think and feel about what you're saying. This is the essence of what is Stoicism in communication: mastering your emotions, staying present, and letting your words flow naturally. Comment, "I agree," if you resonate with this perspective, or "I don't think so," if you have a different opinion. When it comes to mastering the art of conversation, particularly in the realm of storytelling and flirting, one of the most crucial steps is to desensitize yourself. Desensitization is the foundation of building confidence in verbal interactions, especially when it comes to approaching women. Think of this as the first phase in a game where your goal is to become comfortable and natural in social situations. To achieve this, exposure therapy is your best friend. By repeatedly approaching women and engaging in conversations, you gradually reduce the anxiety that often comes with it. Typically, after making between 100 to 300 approaches, the initial nervousness fades away. The act of approaching becomes second nature, and talking to women no longer feels like a daunting task. You begin to realize that the fear was mostly in your head, and as you desensitize, you free yourself from the mental barriers that once held you back. The next important step is to lower the bar for what you consider good enough to say. Many people overthink their conversations, believing that they need to be clever or profound with every word they utter. However, most of us are simple creatures with basic desires. We want to be liked by the opposite sex, enjoy good food, feel secure, and have some fun and adventure in our lives. When you understand this, you realize that your conversation doesn't need to be groundbreaking. You can talk about anything, and it's okay if your topics don't always logically connect. In fact, switching topics spontaneously can make you appear more dynamic and engaging. It allows the conversation to cover a broader emotional spectrum, making the interaction feel more alive and less predictable. To put this into practice, start by working on your verbal skills in a structured way. One effective exercise is to rant for 5 minutes straight, without pausing to think. You can use tools like a rap script generator, which provides new words every 20 seconds to help you improvise and keep the conversation flowing. This exercise trains your brain to associate ideas quickly and speak without hesitation, building the verbal dexterity that makes you a compelling conversationalist. Let's bring this into a real-world scenario. Imagine you're at a social gathering and you strike up a conversation with someone you find interesting. Instead of freezing up, worrying about saying the perfect thing, you remind yourself that it's okay to just talk. You start by commenting on something simple, like the ambiance of the place or a recent event, and as you feel more comfortable, you let the conversation flow naturally. You might jump from one topic to another, perhaps from discussing your favorite movies to a funny incident that happened to you last week. The key is to stay engaged and be genuinely interested in the exchange. This approach not only helps in flirting, but also in building rapport with anyone you meet. When engaging in conversation, particularly in the realm of storytelling, flirting, or simply trying to keep the conversation flowing, it's essential to master the art of free association and curiosity. Picture this. You're on a date, and you've just asked her a question about her favorite sport. She responds, "I did gymnastics since I was born, but I got injured too many times in competition, so now I just do it for fun." Now, the key here is not to simply move on to the next question as if you're ticking off a checklist. Instead, you should delve deeper into what she's just shared. For example, you could say, "Gymnastics sounds intense," What first drew you into it? This question invites her to open up more about her personal history and passions, which helps build a connection. Maybe she responds with, "My parents were gymnasts, so they got me into it." Now, you've uncovered a significant part of her story that you can build upon. You could also pick up on the fact that she mentioned injuries, yet continues to practice gymnastics. This is a perfect opportunity to say something like, "It's amazing that you keep going, despite the injuries. That really shows how much you love it." Sharing a similar experience from your life, such as, "I feel the same way about ultimate frisbee. I've had my fair share of broken bones and injuries, but I just can't give it up," not only relates to her experience, but also makes the conversation more personal and engaging. This approach aligns with the Stoic mindset by embracing challenges and pushing through adversity, something that can resonate deeply with both of you. Another angle you could take is focusing on the competitive aspect. Ask, "So competing in gymnastics must mean you're pretty competitive. Do you find yourself being competitive in other areas of your life too?" You can then inject a playful twist by adding, "When we go on our third date, are we going to have a competition over who's better dressed?" This not only keeps the conversation light and fun, but also subtly plants the idea of future outings together. By tying in these elements, you're demonstrating a high-value approach, confident, curious, and capable of leading the conversation in an engaging direction. You can even explore other facets of her personality by bringing up topics like travel. "You seem pretty adventurous. How many countries have you been to? Maybe we should compare passport stamps one day." This creates an opportunity for her to share more about herself, while simultaneously suggesting potential future experiences together. Remember, the goal isn't just to keep the conversation going, but to ensure that it's meaningful and connected. When you respond to her in a way that reflects genuine interest and curiosity, you're not just talking, you're engaging in a dialogue that resonates with both of you. As the ancient philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This principle applies perfectly here. By listening closely and responding thoughtfully, you create a dynamic and fulfilling exchange. If you find these insights helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism together. Engaging in a conversation, especially with someone you're interested in, can feel like walking a tightrope. The fear of running out of things to say, of letting the conversation fall flat, is a common anxiety. But here's the truth. Everything you say has value simply because it comes from you. And the key to never running out of things to talk about lies in preparation, awareness, and confidence. For instance, if someone asks, "What do you do for work?" and the response is, "I work as a NICU nurse. I love babies, but it's really stressful, and I'd rather work part-time." You have a goldmine of topics to explore. From the joy of caring for babies to the challenges of a stressful job, each detail offers a new path to take. You could dive into the topic of babies, asking about their future plans for having children, or explore the stress aspect, probing into the nature of their work hours or the people they interact with. This is where the practice of Stoic life lessons comes in. Approaching conversations with a calm, composed mindset allows you to listen more intently and respond more thoughtfully, ensuring that the conversation continues naturally. But what if the conversation begins to stall? A great tactic is to use your environment as a conversation starter. Look around. There's always something in your surroundings to comment on, whether it's the food, the ambience, or the music. For example, you might say, "This place has such a great vibe, don't you think? What's your favorite kind of ambience?" These little observations can be the spark that reignites a fading conversation. Even if you're feeling stuck, having a favorites folder on your phone filled with memes, photos, or interesting articles can provide you with an endless supply of topics. Pulling out your phone and saying, "Oh, I have to show you that my dog is the cutest," not only gives you something to talk about, but also adds a personal touch that can deepen your connection with the other person. The mindset behind this approach is rooted in the idea that every interaction has value because it comes from you. This echoes the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who believed in the intrinsic value of self-reflection and personal contribution. In the same way, whatever you bring to the conversation is worthwhile, and it's essential to recognize that your thoughts, opinions, and stories are golden. The ability to talk about a wide range of topics, even if only on a surface level, is another powerful tool in your conversational arsenal. Knowing a little bit about a lot allows you to connect with people on various subjects, keeping the conversation dynamic and engaging. A podcast like Stuff You Should Know can be a great resource, offering you tidbits of knowledge on diverse topics that you can sprinkle into your conversations, making you appear well-rounded and interesting. When it comes to mastering the art of conversation, particularly in the realms of verbal game, storytelling, and flirting, the key lies in the subtle dance of engagement and connection. Imagine you're at a social gathering, and the atmosphere is light and fun. You want to steer clear of heavy topics like politics, religion, or race relations, which can quickly turn the conversation tense and uncomfortable. Instead, focus on lighter, more enjoyable subjects that invite positive emotions and dreams. Ask about their ideal life. What's your dream house? Where do you see yourself traveling in the next 5 years? These questions are not just conversation starters. They are gateways to exploring each other's aspirations and desires, fostering a deeper connection without the weight of controversy. Another effective technique is to bring a playful element into your conversation. Humor and role-play can transform an ordinary interaction into something memorable. For example, you might say, "From the moment I saw you, I knew you were the one." And then, with a mischievous smile, present a fake plastic ring as if proposing. It's a light-hearted, fun gesture that creates an inside joke between you two, setting you apart from others in the room. You could take it further with playful banter, like pretending to go through a dramatic breakup. "You know what? We're getting a divorce. Get out of the car." Only to laugh it off together. These moments of shared humor not only make the conversation enjoyable, but also build a unique bond that feels exclusive and personal. To truly excel in conversation, it's essential to talk about everyday things in a way that captivates attention. Take, for example, a simple gadget. You could describe it blandly as a piece of electronics you plug into your computer, or you could say, "This device is your gateway to unlimited possibilities, connecting, creating, and sharing everything that matters in this one precious life we have." By infusing emotion and passion into your words, even the most mundane topics become interesting and engaging. This approach shows that you can find joy and excitement in anything, which is an attractive quality in a conversational partner. Moreover, your energy and how you communicate are just as important as the words you choose. Consider a simple question like, "What's your favorite fruit?" Instead of giving a flat response, you can make it intriguing. Imagine leaning in slightly, lowering your voice and saying, "Blueberries. They're not just delicious. They're an experience. I even share them with my dog, but honestly, they're best enjoyed when someone feeds them to me." It's all about the shared moments, the ultimate bro experience. The way you deliver this answer with a mix of humor, intimacy, and a touch of playfulness communicates confidence and charisma. It's also crucial to be mindful of your body language and tone. Speaking slowly with a lower pitch and using deliberate pauses can add a layer of intensity and presence to your conversation. This subtle shift in your delivery makes you more compelling and helps to create a comfortable yet exciting atmosphere where the other person feels drawn in and engaged. Now, think about this in the context of modern life. We often rush through interactions, barely scratching the surface, missing the opportunity to truly connect. But when you take the time to engage deeply, even in light conversation, you create moments that stand out, moments that are memorable. This approach isn't just about being a smooth talker. It's about bringing a stoic happiness to your conversations, making every exchange meaningful and enjoyable. Comment below "awesome" so we can connect. When it comes to never running out of things to say, especially in situations like flirting, storytelling, or even casual conversations, the key lies in focusing on expression rather than trying to impress. What this means is that instead of worrying about how you're coming across, you should focus on talking about what genuinely excites you, your passions, the things that make you laugh, and the moments that put you in a good mood. Remember the golden rule of interaction. Whatever you feel, the other person feels too. So, if you're enthusiastic, joyful, and relaxed, those emotions will naturally transfer to the person you're speaking with, creating a positive and engaging atmosphere. Let's take this a step further with a practical example. Suppose there's something on your mind, maybe an unusual or stressful experience. Sharing it can be a great way to keep the conversation flowing. For instance, imagine you're at a Thai restaurant, and they have a peculiar rule where you can only place one order. You decide to ask the waiter if you could tip extra and place another order, expecting a polite refusal. Instead, the waiter reacts angrily, asking you to leave the restaurant. Such a story is not just a way to share what's on your mind. It's a relatable, humorous narrative that can easily segue into a discussion about food preferences, strange experiences, or even broader topics about customer service. This kind of storytelling is powerful because it makes your conversation more vivid, relatable, and engaging, drawing the listener into your experience as if they were there with you. Another essential aspect to master is the art of being present. Meditation is an incredible tool to help you achieve this. By practicing mindfulness, you enhance your ability to stay connected with others, ensuring your focus is on the person you're talking to rather than just on maintaining eye contact or thinking about what to say next. Meditation boosts your verbal fluidity, making it easier to talk smoothly and connect with people on a deeper level. Think of it as the opposite of the effects of negative habits like excessive consumption of pornography, which can hinder your ability to connect and pair bonds with others. Meditation, by contrast, grounds you, keeping you in your body and fully engaged in the present moment, which is critical for genuine interaction. But let's not forget one of the most powerful tools in any conversation: letting the other person talk. As Dale Carnegie famously said, "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you." People love talking about themselves, and when you give them that space, they leave the conversation feeling good, often believing it was one of the best interactions they've had. This doesn't mean you should be silent or passive, but rather that you should aim for a balance. Start by leading the conversation, especially if the other person is shy or unsure, but gradually transition to a 50-50 exchange. This allows the other person to contribute, qualify themselves, and even fill in the pauses, creating a natural and comfortable flow in the dialogue. If you find these insights helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism together. When navigating conversations, especially in the realm of attraction, understanding the power of open-ended questions is crucial. Take the example where someone asks, "What's your favorite sport?" and the response is simply, "Snowboarding." Many might feel the urge to fill the silence with their thoughts or anecdotes, but a high-value man recognizes the importance of giving space for the other person to expand on their answer. With a smile and a nod, subtly encouraging them to continue, you create an environment where they feel comfortable opening up. This approach aligns with Stoic wisdom, emphasizing the importance of being present and actively listening skills that can turn a mundane exchange into a meaningful connection. Instead of asking vague or overwhelming questions like, "What's your story?" which can cause confusion and mental strain, focus on specific yet open-ended questions. For instance, why do you like snowboarding? How did you get into it? These questions invite deeper conversations and allow the other person to share their passions, leading to a more engaging and memorable interaction. Moreover, mastering the art of conversation isn't just about the questions you ask, but also how you react and follow up. Consider the technique of following the trail of breadcrumbs, where you build on the responses you receive. For example, if you say, "You're so different from the girls where I'm from," and they respond with curiosity, you've opened the door to share more about yourself, creating a natural flow of dialogue. This method not only keeps the conversation alive, but also positions you as intriguing and worth knowing more about. Incorporating elements of surprise or uniqueness into your conversation can also be a game changer. Imagine speaking another language out of the blue, commenting on a girl's hair by saying "tu cabello," which means "your hair" in Spanish. This not only piques curiosity, but also gives you the opportunity to share interesting aspects of your life, like living abroad or working in a flexible job, which further deepens the conversation. The goal is to lead the interaction in a way that makes the other person want to know more about you, creating a dynamic where they are asking the questions and you're guiding the narrative. Another powerful tool in your conversational arsenal is the Ford technique, discussing family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. These are universal topics that people love to talk about, especially when it comes to their dreams and passions. By showing genuine curiosity about what drives them, you not only keep the conversation flowing, but also make them feel valued and understood. This approach ties back to Stoic principles, where the focus is on understanding others and fostering meaningful connections rather than merely seeking to impress. Finally, mastering the we frame in conversations can significantly shift the dynamic, making interactions feel more collaborative and exciting. Phrases like, "You know what we should do," or "We should travel here," subtly build a sense of partnership and shared adventure, which can be incredibly compelling in the context of attraction. It's not just about what you say, but how you position the conversation to create a sense of togetherness. As we wrap up this video, remember that mastering the art of conversation is key to becoming a high-value man. We've covered how to desensitize yourself to approaching women, lower the bar for what's good enough to say, and keep interactions flowing with confidence. Now, it's your turn to put these principles into action. What was the most insightful tip for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your growth starts with action, so take these lessons and apply them today. 15 things women notice about a man at first sight. Stoic life lessons. The appearance of a man is the index of his mind. Proverbs. Have you ever wondered what really catches a woman's attention when she looks at you for the first time? In today's video, we're going to uncover the 15 things that a woman notices about a man at first sight. If you're tired of not knowing how to make a good impression or want to understand better how women perceive men, this video is for you. In this video, we'll dive into the subtle details and nuances that can make all the difference in how you're perceived. From your appearance to your body language and attitude, these insights can help you stand out and attract more positive attention. Imagine walking into a room and knowing exactly what women are noticing about you, using this knowledge to your advantage to improve your interactions and boost your confidence. So, have you ever felt insecure about how women see you at first sight? Want to know what might be going unnoticed or what you're doing right? Stay with us, because what you're about to learn can transform the way you present yourself and how you're perceived. With knowledge of these 15 things, the next time you pass by a woman, you'll know exactly what she's noticing about you. So, pay close attention and stay alert to the signs. Let's start and discover these 15 crucial points together. Welcome to Stoic 2. 15. Posture. In the realm of first impressions, one of the most subtle yet powerful aspects a woman notices in a man is his posture. A man's posture is a silent yet potent signal that conveys much about his inner state and confidence level. An upright and confident posture not only suggests security and self-confidence, but also marks a man with a striking presence that cannot be ignored. When a man stands tall with relaxed shoulders and a raised head, he not only appears more attractive, but also radiates a positive and proactive attitude that resonates well with others. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," which reflects how your posture can indeed mirror your inner strength and mindset. Picture a scene at a bustling party. A man walks in, exuding confidence with every step. His posture is firm, his shoulders are relaxed, and his head is held high. He captures attention not just because of his attire, but because his posture broadcasts an unspoken message of self-assurance and control. This contrasts sharply with a man who enters the same room with slouched shoulders and a lowered head. Even in the most fashionable outfit, he may fade into the background. This example illustrates that your physical presence can significantly impact the first impression you make. Hence, maintaining good posture is a simple yet profoundly effective way to enhance your presence and attract positive attention. In today's fast-paced world, where quick judgments are often made, understanding the importance of posture is crucial. It's a foundational element of Stoic life lessons that can help you win Stoic admiration and respect. By focusing on your posture, you're not just making a cosmetic adjustment, you're embracing a mindset that fosters resilience, confidence, and a proactive stance towards life. This small change can have a ripple effect, influencing how others perceive you and how you navigate the social landscapes of modern life. So, stand tall, project confidence, and let your posture speak volumes about the strength and stability within you. Can you do it? Comment, "I can do it," if you believe you can do it. 14. Shoes. The shoes you wear can reveal a lot about your personality, style, and attention to detail. Many women notice a man's shoes right away, and well-maintained shoes appropriate for the occasion can make an immediate positive impression. Consider this. You're on a casual date at a cafe. As you sit down, your date glances at your shoes. You're wearing a pair of well-polished leather shoes that perfectly match your casual yet stylish outfit. She notices that your shoes are clean and in good condition, without signs of excessive wear or dirt. This detail shows that you pay attention to details and care about your appearance holistically, not just the more visible pieces of clothing. Conversely, imagine if you were wearing dirty and worn-out sneakers that clearly haven't been cared for. This could suggest that you are negligent with your appearance or don't care about details, which can be a major turn-off. Keeping your shoes in good condition and choosing the right pair for the occasion demonstrates maturity, responsibility, and a sense of style. Well-kept shoes can complement and elevate the rest of your outfit, reinforcing the impression that you're a confident and conscientious man. Therefore, don't underestimate the importance of your shoes. They can be the finishing touch that completes your look and attracts positive attention. This concept ties into what is Stoicism, which emphasizes attention to detail and the significance of small actions in shaping our character and perceptions. Just as Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, taking care of our appearance, starting from our shoes, reflects self-discipline and awareness. Reflect on this. How do your daily choices in appearance affect the way you present yourself to the world? A modern example of this can be seen in professional settings. Imagine two candidates for a job interview. One arrives with scuffed shoes, while the other arrives with polished, well-kept shoes. The latter immediately gives off a more professional and reliable impression, which can be crucial in competitive scenarios. This observation not only applies to shoes, but to all aspects of personal grooming and style. Ensuring that each element of your appearance is well maintained shows that you take pride in yourself and understand the impact of first impressions. In the realm of Stoic happiness, mastering the small details in life, like the condition of your shoes, can lead to greater self-confidence and a sense of accomplishment. Ask yourself, what small habits can you adopt today to improve your personal presentation and, consequently, your overall sense of well-being? In conclusion, by focusing on these details, you not only enhance your appearance, but also embody the principles of Stoicism, leading to a more fulfilling and disciplined life. 13. Perfume. In the bustling world we navigate daily, first impressions often leave an indelible mark, especially regarding how men are perceived by women. One subtle yet powerful element that significantly impacts this initial impression is the perfume you wear. Scent is a potent and evocative sense that can convey sophistication, care, and a keen attention to detail. Imagine stepping into an elevator en route to an important meeting, and as a woman enters, she is immediately captivated by your scent. Your choice of a subtle yet intoxicating aroma, blending woody and fresh notes, not only complements your personality, but also invites a friendly interaction. She might comment, "You smell wonderful. What is that?" This moment, anchored in a positive olfactory experience, establishes an instant connection and leaves a memorable mark. A well-chosen perfume speaks volumes about your character. A fresh, energizing scent might hint at an active and vibrant personality, while a deeper, more mysterious fragrance suggests sophistication and complexity. As Seneca wisely said, we should conduct ourselves not as if we ought to live for the body, but as if we could not live without it. This underscores the importance of personal hygiene and the conscious choices we make about our appearance. A thoughtfully selected and moderately applied perfume demonstrates self-care and an awareness of the impression you leave on others. It should never be overpowering, but rather an extension of your presence, inviting closer interaction and fostering a positive association in a woman's mind. Are you using perfume? Comment yes, if yes. Comment no, if not. If so, what is your favorite scent? Incorporating Stoic life lessons into modern contexts, this attention to detail aligns with the Stoic practice of mindfulness and the pursuit of excellence in every aspect of life. By carefully choosing a fragrance that reflects your true self, you enhance your attractiveness and make a lasting, favorable impression. Remember, the right perfume can transform a simple encounter into a memorable experience, making your presence something she associates with pleasure and attraction. Therefore, embrace this subtle yet impactful way to win Stoic and elevate your personal interactions. 12. Smile. Have you ever wondered what women first notice about a man? Understanding these subtle cues can transform your interactions and enhance your charisma. Let's delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoic life lessons to uncover these secrets and how they can empower you to win Stoic in modern life. A genuine smile can work wonders on how you are perceived by women. A sincere and warm smile conveys approachability, friendliness, and a positive attitude, making you appear more likable and open. Women are attracted to men who smile authentically because it creates an instant connection and makes the interaction more pleasant. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Imagine being in a coffee shop waiting to place your order and noticing an attractive woman in line next to you. Instead of just looking at the menu or your phone, you make eye contact with her and offer a genuine smile. She notices your smile and automatically returns it, creating a moment of connection. This simple act of smiling can break the ice and open the door to a friendly conversation. Additionally, frequent smiling shows that you are a happy and positive person, qualities that are extremely attractive. Therefore, don't underestimate the power of a smile. It can be the first step to a successful interaction and a lasting good impression. Smiling is a universal gesture that transcends cultural barriers, showing that you are confident and approachable. In today's fast-paced world, where genuine human connections are rare, a simple smile can be a powerful tool to win Stoic. Embracing this Stoic life lesson can help you create more meaningful interactions and leave a lasting impression on those you meet. 11. Eyes. Eyes are often called the windows to the soul for a good reason. They convey emotions and intentions in a way that words often can't. Eye contact is one of the first and most powerful forms of non-verbal communication that women notice in a man. Maintaining good eye contact demonstrates confidence, interest, and sincerity. Picture this. You're at a social gathering, perhaps a party, and you strike up a conversation with a woman you've just met. While she speaks, you maintain steady eye contact, showing that you are genuinely interested in her words. Your eyes don't wander around the room or drift to your phone. Instead, you look directly at her with focused attention and respect. This constant eye contact creates a sense of connection and intimacy, even amidst a bustling crowd. Furthermore, expressive eyes can communicate empathy and understanding, making the other person feel valued and heard. Through a simple gaze, you can convey a wide range of emotions and establish a deeper connection, making yourself unforgettable in her memory. This practice aligns with Stoic principles, emphasizing control over your responses and maintaining presence in the moment, which leads to Stoic happiness. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you can significantly enhance your communication skills. So, next time you engage in a conversation, focus on maintaining sincere eye contact. The lesson here is clear. Through mindful and respectful eye contact, you not only show your interest and confidence, but also build deeper, more meaningful connections, embodying the essence of what is Stoicism and achieving true Stoic happiness. 10. Personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is a fundamental aspect that many women immediately notice in a man. Being well-groomed is not just about appearance, but also about self-respect and respect for others. Details like clean nails, well-kept hair, brushed teeth, and a pleasant scent can make a significant difference in the first impression you make. Imagine a typical scenario. You're on a date at a restaurant. As you sit at the table, the woman you're with notices the freshness of your cologne and the cleanliness of your nails as you hold the menu. During the conversation, she observes your fresh breath and well-groomed haircut. These small details show that you care about your appearance and value the occasion. On the other hand, neglected hygiene can be a major turn-off, regardless of how interesting you are. Maintaining good personal hygiene demonstrates that you respect yourself and consider the well-being of others, making it a sign of maturity and responsibility. This not only increases your attractiveness, but also creates a more comfortable and pleasant environment for social interactions. Think about the Stoicism practiced by the great philosopher Epictetus, who said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." How do you present yourself to the world? What message do you send with your appearance and hygiene? These questions are crucial as they reflect your inner discipline and self-regard. By maintaining a high standard of personal hygiene, you embody the principles of Stoicism today, showing that you are attentive to the details that matter. Do you find yourself often neglecting these small yet significant details? Consider how adopting a mindful approach to your grooming can transform the way others perceive you and how you interact with the world. Taking the time to ensure you are well-groomed not only boosts your confidence, but also demonstrates that you have a disciplined and responsible Stoic mindset. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By caring for your personal hygiene, you cultivate positive thoughts and a sense of self-worth that radiates to those around you. Reflect on your daily routine. Are there areas where you can improve your hygiene practices? Remember, the way you care for yourself speaks volumes about your character and how you approach life. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism today by paying attention to these details, and you will find that not only do you become more attractive, but you also create a more pleasant and respectful environment for everyone you encounter. Thank you for being part of today's video. Before we proceed, I want to thank you for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts or simply comment, "I am a newbie" if you're new, or "I am a Stoic" if you've been around. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we? 9. Clothes. Are you aware that the way you dress can profoundly impact the impression you make on women? When you wear well-fitting clothes appropriate for the occasion, it conveys a sense of care for your appearance and attention to detail. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This wisdom holds true in modern life, where the way you present yourself can speak volumes even before you utter a word. Picture this. After a long day at work, you're heading to a social event. You swap your work attire for a casual yet stylish outfit. As you arrive, you observe that the crowd is dressed similarly: well-fitted jeans, a clean button-down shirt, and polished shoes. Your attire makes you feel confident and comfortable. As you strike up a conversation with a woman, she quickly notices your well-maintained clothes, signaling that you care about your appearance. This, in turn, suggests that you care about other aspects of your life. Dressing well not only shows respect for the event and the people present, but also projects an image of someone who values themselves and their surroundings. Such a choice in attire can elevate your confidence, attract positive attention, and pave the way for pleasant and memorable interactions. This seamless blend of style and self-respect, rooted in Stoic life lessons, teaches us that small details often make the most significant impact. In our quest to win Stoic wisdom, remember that how you present yourself externally can mirror your inner discipline and mindfulness. Let your appearance reflect the best version of yourself, making every encounter an opportunity to demonstrate your commitment to excellence. 8. Listening skills. Good listening skills are a critical aspect that many women notice in a man. When a man listens actively, it shows that he respects and values the other person's thoughts and feelings, making a significant difference in how a woman perceives him. Imagine you're on a date, and the woman is sharing a story about her recent trip. Instead of interrupting or getting distracted, you maintain eye contact, nod, and give verbal affirmations like, "I see," or "That sounds amazing." You ask follow-up questions that show genuine interest in her experience. This level of attentiveness demonstrates that you are considerate and empathetic, which are highly attractive qualities. Women appreciate men who listen because it creates a deeper emotional connection and makes them feel understood and valued. Think about a time when someone really listened to you. How did it make you feel? In today's fast-paced world, genuine attention is rare. Practicing good listening can transform your interactions, making them more meaningful. It's not just about hearing words, but understanding the emotions behind them. A friend of mine, Jack, always had a way with people. Whenever we went out, women gravitated towards him. His secret: he was a phenomenal listener. Jack would remember details from previous conversations and bring them up later, showing that he genuinely cared. This simple habit made him incredibly popular and respected. Start by practicing mindfulness in conversations. Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and really tune in to what the other person is saying. Ask yourself, how can I show that I value this person's thoughts and feelings? By doing so, you'll enhance your relationships and embody the principles of what is Stoicism and Stoic happiness. Listening deeply is an act of kindness and respect, core tenets of Stoic philosophy. The key to leaving a lasting positive impression is to make others feel heard and valued. What steps will you take today to improve your listening skills and build stronger connections? 7. Body language. When a woman first notices a man, one of the most attractive and captivating aspects can be his voice. The tone, clarity, and confidence in your speech can reveal a lot about your personality and level of self-assurance. A calm, firm, and well-modulated voice can be incredibly appealing and engaging. Imagine you're at a bar with friends, and you decide to strike up a conversation with a woman who caught your eye. As you approach her, you greet her with a confident "hello" in a firm yet friendly tone. Your voice isn't too loud but clear enough to be heard distinctly, even amidst the background noise. As you begin the conversation, you maintain a steady pace, pronouncing your words clearly and using natural pauses to emphasize your points. You make a subtle joke, and she smiles, showing that your voice has created an atmosphere of comfort and confidence. How you speak, not just what you say, can convey your personality and intentions powerfully. A well-modulated and confident voice can make you appear more approachable, trustworthy, and interesting. Do you agree with my above point of view? If you share my opinion, please comment, "I agree." Do you know? Women often associate a pleasant voice with qualities like leadership, empathy, and emotional intelligence. By paying attention to your diction, tone, and rhythm, you can significantly enhance the first impression you make, fostering a quicker and deeper connection. This approach embodies the Stoic mindset, emphasizing control and presence in social interactions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." How do you think your voice reflects your inner thoughts and confidence? Share what you think with us. 6. Sense of purpose. A sense of purpose is one of the most attractive qualities that women notice in men. When you are passionate and driven by your goals, it reflects not just ambition and determination, but also a strong sense of identity. Picture this. In a casual conversation, you talk about a project you're deeply involved in or a long-term goal you're committed to achieving. You share your plans with enthusiasm and confidence, detailing the steps you're taking to reach them. This shows that you are not only ambitious, but also have a clear direction in life. Women find men with a sense of purpose appealing because it indicates stability, ambition, and the potential for a fulfilling future. As Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom aligns perfectly with the Stoic mindset, emphasizing the importance of having a clear and focused purpose. How do you think having and sharing your sense of purpose can influence your interactions and relationships? Women are drawn to men who are passionate about their goals because it makes them more interesting and inspiring. By embracing a Stoicism today approach, you can enhance how you are perceived and improve the quality of your connections. Having a purpose-driven life not only boosts your attractiveness, but also fosters meaningful connections. 5. Attitude. A man's attitude is one of the most noticeable and influential aspects of the first impression he makes. A positive and confident attitude can be incredibly attractive to women as it demonstrates resilience, optimism, and a proactive approach to life. Imagine you're at a social gathering where you don't know many people. Instead of isolating yourself or appearing uncomfortable, you approach the situation with a positive attitude. You start conversations with people around you, asking interested questions, and showing genuine enthusiasm for meeting new people. During a conversation, you listen attentively, maintain eye contact, and respond engagingly, smiling and offering positive comments. For instance, when someone talks about a challenge they faced at work, you react with empathy and perhaps share a story of how you overcame a similar situation, always focusing on the positives and the lessons learned. This optimistic and confident attitude not only makes you more approachable and pleasant, but also conveys that you are someone who faces life with energy and determination. Women quickly notice when a man exhibits a positive attitude, as it suggests he will be a partner who can offer emotional support and motivation during difficult times. Additionally, a positive attitude is contagious and can create a more joyful and stimulating environment for both you and those around you. Picture this. You're at a friend's wedding, and despite knowing only a few people, you approach each interaction with a smile and genuine interest. You engage in conversations, share light-hearted stories, and even compliment the efforts of the event organizers. This approach not only makes you memorable, but also showcases your ability to adapt and thrive in social situations, much like the principles of Stoicism, which emphasize controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. What if you could consistently bring this kind of energy and resilience into every interaction? How might that change the way others perceive you? Cultivating a positive and confident attitude is essential for making a lasting and attractive impression, showing that you are a man who lives life with enthusiasm and resilience. Remember, what is Stoicism? Stoic happiness can play a significant role in developing this mindset. 4. Energy level. A man's energy level can be an incredibly attractive quality for women, as it reflects vitality, enthusiasm, and the ability to fully enjoy life. Imagine walking into a room full of friends and acquaintances at an outdoor birthday party. From the moment you arrive, your presence is immediately noticed due to your contagious energy. You greet everyone with a warm smile, engage in lively conversations, and are always ready to start or join in on fun activities like games or dancing. For instance, During the party, you might suggest playing a game of volleyball or organizing an activity that involves everyone. Your willingness to participate and lead shows that you are full of life and enjoy having a good time. The people around you respond positively to your attitude, and the atmosphere becomes more lively and joyful because of your influence. Just as Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your energetic presence can uplift and inspire those around you." Women quickly notice when a man has a high energy level because it indicates that he can bring excitement and dynamism to a relationship. This energy also suggests that you are healthy, active, and capable of facing challenges with vigor. Additionally, a high energy level can make daily life more interesting and stimulating, showing that you know how to enjoy good times and create new opportunities for fun and connection. Do you ever wonder how your energy impacts those around you? Maintaining a high and positive energy level not only increases your attractiveness, but also contributes to a more vibrant and engaging environment. Who doesn't love people with high energy, right? So, dear brothers who know Stoicism, let us become men who are always at peak energy. Come on, comment, "I'm always full of energy." 3. Voice. 2. Physical proximity. 1. Humor. Humor is an incredibly attractive quality that can break the ice, ease tensions, and create an immediate connection between a man and a woman. A good sense of humor demonstrates intelligence, creativity, and a positive outlook, making interactions more enjoyable and memorable. Imagine you're on a date at a restaurant and the service is slow. Instead of getting impatient, you make a light-hearted joke like, "I think the chef is trying to create his culinary masterpiece." Your partner laughs, and the tension eases, making the wait more bearable. As the conversation flows, you continue to use humor to keep the atmosphere relaxed and fun, sharing a funny story from work, complete with voices and gestures that makes her laugh again. Your ability to laugh at yourself and the situations around you shows confidence and a light-hearted approach to challenges. For instance, when you accidentally drop your fork, instead of feeling embarrassed, you joke about how gravity always wins and pick it up with a smile. This kind of humor creates moments of joy and connection, highly valued by women. Humor not only makes the interaction more enjoyable, but also shows that you can handle stressful situations positively and constructively. Women tend to feel more comfortable and attracted to men who make them laugh because it fosters a sense of well-being and emotional connection. As the philosopher Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." How often do you find yourself using humor to navigate life's little challenges? Incorporating humor naturally and respectfully into your interactions can significantly strengthen the bond between you, making the relationship lighter and more enjoyable. By adopting a Stoic mindset, you can better handle the ups and downs of life with humor and grace, showcasing Stoicism today in a way that resonates deeply with those around you. And that brings us to the end of our video on the 15 things a woman notices about a man at first sight. To recap, we discussed posture, smile, eyes, personal hygiene, clothes, shoes, voice, body language, cologne, attitude, energy level, physical proximity, and humor. Incorporating these qualities can transform how you are perceived and increase your chances of making a great first impression. Remember, these behaviors are not just to impress, but to improve the quality of your interactions and relationships. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with friends who can also benefit from these tips. Subscribe to the channel for more content on relationships and personal development, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. What qualities do you think are most important for making a great first impression? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Win Stoic.